Dad,
Yeah.
come here. What's going on? You're not going to get in trouble. You need to air out your grievances. I know you have PTSDs from previous command, but if you have issues,
why do
you
you
need
think
to.
you're getting in trouble?
I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble. I just don't want it to come off like bad. You know what I'm saying? Like
You're
I
not
feel like I
going
had
to
to
come
be.
off bad. I mean, I'm giving you permission to speak freely. You're not going to get in trouble.
Explain to me what's going on.
Den's got PTSDs from previous command.
I believe that I am going to be overlooked.
For what?
About what?
Everything happening.
What happened?
4210.
Well, I unless I was mistaken, Decker walked in this today. Decker's a sergeant. Okay.
Hey, let me call you right back. I'm talking to Den.
Decker's an amazing officer. 100% deserves to be that rank. But I still remember when Decker was a cadet and the individual in the hallway trying to get hired. So it's one of those, like, I'm trying to figure out who else. Oh, bro, this is.
Is this about shift 1 command structure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll shoot you straight. Your name has already been put forward for senior. And frankly, you're on the list to be promoted to a senior. It's just simply that we're rolling out those promotions a little bit slower in shift 1. And the fact is that we've spoken to Vivian already about the changes in shift 1. However, now that we have pulled the trigger on all of this, essentially we're not moving anybody till we actually speak to them. So right now Viv is still lieutenant. You know, nothing will be put into place until we have that conversation, because I don't think that's fair to move people around without speaking to them first.
Right, of course.
You know, giving them that opportunity to ask questions or to make sure that they feel okay with everything. So we want to get that sorted out first, and then we're going to be moving people into the senior position. So I understand your concerns, and I'm sorry that if it came off a certain way, but you're doing good, Denzel. Like, yeah, people make mistakes here and there. Like, probably shouldn't have put up that twat. But it's not a big deal. Like, it sounds like you got spoken to about it, and that was that.
Right.
Who talked to you about the twat?
Jimmy.
I spoke to Jimmy Frost about it because it sounded like a TRT thing.
I take blame for that.
What do you mean?
He asked, and I was like, I don't see a problem with it.
Okay.
You guys need
Alright.
77
That's on me.
numbers?
I didn't know that. Den didn't tell me. I didn't know if he just didn't want to throw me under the bus, but I take full responsibility for it. That's my fault.
I just look.
Why didn't you fucking tell me that?
It did. I didn't. It was just a talking to. That's all it
Yeah,
was.
I know, but I mean, you gotta know. Like, you could throw me under the bus if I'm like, I don't really see an issue with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Okay. So, okay. Chief.
Are you going through? Are you not like? Do people just not have your back ever in life?
Hello, Mr. Milton. I'll be with you in a minute because I do want to speak to you. I'm just
Hey, Milton, good to see you.
dealing with something.
Sure. Hey.
You guys want to come into the documents room?
Just here.
Ask Chief.
Hey, what's going on? You rocking the do-rag today?
If I'm allowed to.
Yeah. So so Chief, my thing is, which it's an, you know, I'm grateful for even being considered for that.
I'm gonna shoot you straight, then. Communication is what's been missing inside of the police department. And as far as what are your aspirations in the police department?
I'm just trying to figure out who's more qualified to be a sergeant in shift 1 than me, other than Maxwell.
Okay, well, but put it like talk to me like you want something. Tell me what you want.
Sergeant.
Okay.
Okay. So the thing is that we don't want people jumping rank. We do want to do this the right way. That's why we start with senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that conversation with the senior. And we want to make sure that we have that we make sure that, not that I don't think you can handle it, but you know, oh my god. We put people in that position, let you get comfortable in it, and then we move from there. You know, it's probably not as fast as you
This
want.
is when Denzel would be like, "That's cap," but then
you do
Denzel
have
won't
to
say
do
shit, right?
things
He's gonna hold his
like
tongue.
the correct way. You know, so that way you get comfortable with it. You get comfortable with taking complaints and everything, with the responsibilities of senior. Let's say you are excelling and shining at it. That's when we would make that move to, you know, okay, he's fulfilling the roles, he's exceeding them. Let's move him up. But I don't want to do. I don't
RPing is
wanna
such a bitch, bro.
have people jumping ranks.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, it's probably not what you want to hear, but this is the way that we're doing it. I think it's the best way to do it. You know, we're gonna have basically one sergeant right now in shift 1, and then we'll have some seniors, and we're gonna move people from senior up to sergeant.
Understood. That makes sense. I fucking hate RP.
Listen, I told you when I got put here, I'd have your back. I truly
I
mean that,
hate RP. I
really hope
fucking
you
hate
believe
it
that.
so
Like,
much,
we
bro.
do want to support.
I know it looks like a lot has been happened with shift 2. It's just the people we need to talk to from shift 1 just haven't been around. So once they're around, things will start moving in shift 1. I mean, this just happened yesterday.
Don't crash out.
There's nothing to crash out about.
The officers behind Anita.
We
may
really
need
do
some
see
help.
all of the hard work you're putting in. We think what you're doing with TRT is great. I don't think one little thing should define your time within the PD.
Understood. I appreciate you, Chief.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? You know, I'd rather you air it all out and feel better walking away from this.
Okay, we'll just wait for the pair of officers behind Anita.
Nah, I think that's it.
No rush, no rush, but make sure you understand what to do.
I'm enjoying the class so far. Appreciate it. I like the knowledge.
Do you feel comfortable,
the expertise,
you know,
and I love
talking
the
to? I
practice.
know
Thank
you and
very much.
Peters seem like you have very good
I'm
rapport. If
good.
you want to talk to Peters about anything.
I can. I mean, I have a few words for just I just like I could. I'll always go to Peters. If once again, if it's on the open door policies.
Okay, now.
If it's on the
Hey,
open,
we just want you to be comfortable.
Right.
So